Guess who's back? Me. I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I actually do not have an excuse for it. Apart from I've just been struggling with certain things for the past couple of months. So it just put my motivation down to do anything, literally. I just didn't have the strength, but I was feeling lazy. I'm not going to deny that. And a whole lot of other things. But yeah, I'm back and hopefully I'll be consistent. So that's the most important thing. For those that have never been to my YouTube channel before, welcome and thank you for viewing my video. I feel like I've lost my touch because it's been so long since I've done one, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. By the way, I'm so sorry if my voice sounds funny. I'm just not feeling well at the moment. So yeah, just bear with me. People going back to school, people starting university, starting college. I thought I'd do a back to school, back to education, back to an academic institution video. I think I'll start with secondary school because I'm sure a wide range of ages watch this video. So I'm going to start with secondary school. Starting secondary school can be tough as it's a new transition in your life. Like you've moved on from primary school, all the friends that you've known for like the first 10 years of your life may not be moving on with you onto this new journey of yours. So you're starting a school with older kids. It's intimidating because, especially if you're a person with low self-confidence, it's really tough to feel like you can fit into a place like that. But then that's when you become a victim of bullying. With bullying, don't ever feel like you shouldn't report it. No matter what the bully says, report it. Because a bully will only tell you, oh, don't tell no one, because they are scared of getting in trouble themselves. Literally, these days, everything's anti-bullying compared to when I was at school. What would happen is that the person would get probably suspended for a few days and they'll come back, and obviously there's more of a chance of you getting bullied still because they're back in the school. But I've seen that like schools are really against bullying these days, and I think it's a great chance for you to stand up for yourself and be like, this person threatened me, this person's taking my lunch money, or whatever type of bullying you're going through. I really think you should speak out. And making friends is the most important thing in secondary school, because the friends you will make in secondary school can become lifetime friends. Literally, I still speak to friends that I went secondary school with, and like when I think about how long I've known, I'm like, wow, you've been in my life for like over 10 years, and the way the years fly by, it won't even hit you, won't even realize it. But yeah, making sure that you're making the right friends as well, because you don't want to make the wrong friends and then you end up meeting the wrong crowd, you end up getting into trouble, and before you know it, you're getting kicked out of school, but maybe you were just there, you didn't even do anything. So stand up for yourself with bullying and making sure that you choose the right friends. Also, GCSEs. Yeah, that's a very, very important stage of your life in secondary school as well, because the choices you make for GCSEs can have an impact on the rest of your academic life, like throughout college, throughout university. It doesn't necessarily have to, but it can. When it comes to choosing GCSEs, some people, it's not compulsory to know what you actually want to be in the future, but I suggest that if you do have an idea of what you want to get into, you choose the subjects based on your future goals. Because some people choose GCSEs and then they come out and then they want to go into college, but maybe the college are looking for something from their GCSEs, and then it just becomes a whole mess, should I say, because then they're having to stay an extra year and do something in their first year of college which isn't relating to what they should be doing because of the choices they made in the first place. So yeah, so make sure that when you're choosing your GCSEs, it's GCSEs that will benefit you. I don't know how GCSEs work now. I don't know if it's still the same as when I did it, but when I did it, I'm actually happy with what I chose, because I've seen that I've used it still till this day. And I did my GCSEs like, 5, 6, 7, in 2015. I did my GCSEs 7 years ago. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Wait. Yeah, I actually did my GCSEs 7 years ago. Time literally flies by. I don't think you understand. But yeah, so that's that for people starting secondary school. And yeah, onto college. Yeah. When you're starting college, you think you're a boss. You think you're a don. Let me not lie. Okay, I've never been that kind of person, but you know, you get those people that come into college strutting their stuff. These times when they're in school, they were the meek, like they were the top meeks, but obviously new faces, new friends, so they're trying to up their game. I'm not saying any of you are like that, but I just remember when I was in college, like yeah, I saw neeks from school become something. Not my school per se, but anyway, I'm talking too much. um, so yeah, starting college, that is the best experience ever. I would say. Okay, well, not best, but it's one of a really good experience in life as well. College again, it's the same as when you're starting secondary school because depending on what college or sixth form should I say, because the sixth form as well is like the same, it's equivalent. So depending on what sixth form or college you decide to go to, you may not have friends there, and you will have to start all over again as you did when you was starting secondary school. And you know, you will meet people in college, and things may happen in college because obviously now you don't have a school uniform, you're wearing your own clothes, so this is another way of showing your real identity now because everyone will be watching you and seeing what you're wearing, and it's all like you feel like you need to, this is where you feel like you need to fit in because are you wearing the latest trainers, are you wearing the latest jacket, like it's just a whole load of everything basically. But you know, never lose yourself. One thing I would say is never lose yourself amongst all of that because before you know it, you're messing with the wrong crowd again. Like I said with secondary school, and then you're getting yourself into trouble. But with college, I feel like college is the fun in between after doing your GCSEs and then just before you go to uni. It's just a mixture of everything. I went to a girls' school. So imagine I've been in education for 5 good years. I've never seen a guy in my class. I start college now and I'm the only girl in my class. I bet you're thinking, what course did you do? I started off with doing IT. Don't ask. Do not ask why. But yeah, I started off with doing IT. Not that I had an issue with it or anything and I left it, but I realised that was not, it was not my calling to be sitting behind computers all day. Let's just say that. So I started off with IT, being the only girl in the class, and I've come from a girls' school, and oh Lord, you can imagine. It was peak. It was peak because like anytime when it came to lunch and people would see me with one guy, it's like, oh, is that your boyfriend? No, we're just in the same class, and it was annoying, but you know, time flew by. The first year went, and then I, because that was a BTEC. Yeah, that was a BTEC IT course, and then came second year, I decided to do A levels, and so I done health and social care, law, and citizenship. But citizenship, Lord God, I don't know why, but I think I just needed for first year. You need to be doing 4 A levels. So my health and social care was a double, my law was one, and then my citizenship was one. So yeah, for first year, that's why I chose citizenship because it was just something easy and something to just fill in the fourth A level that I needed to have. So yeah, so second year of college, I started my A levels. Let's just say education has never been my strong point for me. Never. Like it's been very, very difficult for me to be very academic, I'll say. But, you know, I did what I needed to do, and we'll say I got into uni, so we'll leave it as that. I went to uni. When it comes to choosing your A levels as well, make sure that you're not doing it because you know a friend from your secondary school is choosing that course, so you want to be in the same class as them or something. I'm not saying that I knew a guy that was going to be in the IT class, no, but I don't know why I chose it. I don't know. I think it's because I had done IT for GCSE and I loved it, so I thought, oh, okay, let me do IT for college as well, without even thinking, is this my calling? Is this my purpose on earth to be making websites for people, sitting behind and doing coding? And that first year was wasted, and that's a very important thing to take with you. You don't want to be wasting years because education is long enough as it is, so you don't want to be wasting years. College as well, I would say, be careful with who you meet, because don't get me wrong, you can even meet people in college and they'll become your lifetime friends, but you're more likely to have lifetime friendship with those you met in secondary school than those you're going to meet in college, because with secondary school you've actually had 5 years to bond with them. In college it's 2 years, and those 2 years go so quickly. It's like, oh, I just met you, oh, okay, like you just literally meet and then you're separating again because everyone's going to their different unis and stuff. So with college it's just simply focusing on what you've chosen and making sure you go to all the lessons, because when I went to Richmond upon Thames College, which is in Twickenham, and I remember they did not used to ramp. Like if my attendance was not on point, and back then we had EMA, so obviously it's tempting. You'd be forced to go to your lessons because you're getting paid for it. In other words, even though it shouldn't be like that, but I felt like I was getting paid to go to school basically, or college, sorry. And I can't really talk much about sixth form because I didn't go sixth form, unfortunately. So I don't really have much to say about college compared to just making sure you're prepared for it after GCSEs. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I can't remember anything about college. Apart from the people that I met. Like I met some amazing people that I even still talk to now, and I met some people that I don't talk to now. But but the thing I thank God is that I still had friends. Like I had my close friends that I went secondary school with there, so I didn't feel that left out or anything. I still felt at home because I still had people to talk to. But yeah, getting your personal statement ready. Don't leave your personal statements till last minute. Yeah, you've got a deadline, so you're thinking, okay, I'll do it today. No, 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 no. Make sure you're getting those personal statements checked by careers. They are there to help you, so use that help. Take advantage of that help. If you become really close with one of your lecturers, be talking to them because they've experienced university, so they know what the lecturers are the lecturers are looking for. They know what steps to take, and literally you need to know how to sell yourself with your personal statement. And yeah, I don't like I said, because I haven't done a video in so long, I just feel so out of it, and I'm so sorry. So yeah, next step, university. Hey, I was gonna say unfortunately, but not unfortunately. But okay, let me say unfortunately. Unfortunately, I didn't have the campus experience, but fortunately, I had friends who were in universities that did have campus experience. So I'm not gonna lie that I used to sneak. Okay, I shouldn't say sneak because I openly, I think, went up to my friends' universities and I used to enjoy with them what they were enjoying. That doesn't sound right because it's like what? But obviously they would have apartment. No, I shouldn't even say apartment. What is it? Halls. Yeah, they would have parties in their halls, and I would go. I remember my first university party was in Hertfordshire. to this, I don't know, I can't remember how I got there because I know I wasn't driving at that time. But I got there, and it was a good one until like the whole campus ended up in the kitchen, and security came and it got locked off. But it was good. It was good, and yeah, I've been to freshers as well. I'm not gonna deny it. Yes, I went to a rave. Yeah, I went to freshers. I think that one was in. I think it was in Luton. I think it was in Luton. Yeah, Luton. That one was a good one actually. That one was a really good one, and yeah, the rest is history. I'm making myself sound so bad. Trust, I promise you, I'm not as bad as I'm making it sound. It was just literally parties and that was it. Um, yeah, so university, that is a really big one because it's like this is the last step before you live into the adult world, and you literally, it's like you're not a baby no more because this is your last stop for education unless you decide to do masters and you're doing your doctorate. But yeah, we're just going to stick to the degree for now, the bachelor's. So yeah, going to university is crazy depending on if you stay at home or if you're going campus. If you're going campus, obviously you're free, you're wild. This is like your first time without mummy, daddy, older brothers and sisters screaming down at you. Like you feel free. Like I know people that had serious curfews in secondary school, in college, because they were still at home. As soon as they got to university, it was just literally like, I don't even know who's wild that I could even compare it to, but it was just literally like, okay, like, God forgive me for saying this, but like, when someone's come out of prison and they're like, yes, I'm free. It was like that. It was like they had been in prison their whole life and they've come out and they were just so excited. They couldn't believe how much freedom there was staying on campus at university. And then obviously because of that freedom, they end up making choices and making mistakes that, I don't want to use the word regret, but they learn from. They learn from. Yeah, let's use that. They end up learning from their mistakes, and I think it's a good experience. University is a good experience. I'm not, what's the word? I'm not putting down those that don't go to university. No. In today's world, I personally don't think you need university. All African mums watching this right now are gonna come and be like, how can she say that? But I'm speaking the truth. I don't think you need university because everything's technology these days. Like you can literally just have something. Like if you have an idea, you can build your website and build it. Like we can even pay someone to build your website for you and sell the idea online. And just like that, you become a multi-millionaire or billionaire or trillionaire or whatever. You've made just from an idea. But we're slaving ourselves away, and then we come out and there's no jobs for us. So which one would you prefer? I know some of us go to university out of pressure. I'm one of those people. I'm not saying I regret going to university. No, that is not what I'm saying at all. But I do wish I had the backbone to say I'm not ready to go, and then see what I could have done in my gap year or see what I could have done during a break, and then make my decision that, maybe I do need university. I feel like our parents pressure us because, okay, let me speak from my point of view. As someone who's from an African background, obviously my parents came to this country to better themselves, and they had me. So obviously if they've had me, they're thinking, okay, my child's got the best opportunity, make sure that she grabs the opportunities and she takes advantage of it. Okay, cool. Yes, I got free education, I thank God. But now I've gone to uni, I've ended up in a debt. I don't think that's my parents' idea of bettering themselves through me. I don't think that was their idea. But obviously, being African is all education, education, education. oh, if you don't have education, no one will marry you. Okay, you stay there thinking that. I'm sure I could have got married without education, but they just feel like if you have an education, a man will respect you better. Anyway, I'm going off topic. What I'm trying to say is, with university, if for those that do go, um, make sure that you get work experience for your degree. A lot of people make this mistake, come out, look, apply for jobs, they're asking for experience. Okay, this is where the difficult bit comes into it. They're asking for experience, but if no one's willing to hire you in the first place, how are you going to get the experience? But a lot of people do placement schemes, internships, and stuff. So I would recommend that when you finish second year, take a gap year to do the internship, not to chill, not to party, not to do anything, but do your internship. Then after that, finish your third year, do your dissertation, and whilst you're doing your dissertation, start applying for jobs. And I can guarantee you, even if you don't get a job, you'll be called in for an interview at least because you've had the experience. A lot of us now are in debt, working jobs we don't want to do because we thought having a degree would better ourselves. Unfortunately, for some of us, it hasn't. And I feel like society is not getting any better. They're saying opportunities, but I might sound racist, so let me not say that. I was going to say the opportunities aren't even being given to the British people. But then I know you're thinking, what? But I'm just not even making sense no more. I just feel like opportunities should be given to us first before they look elsewhere. What I mean by that is that when a manager has a criteria, they should compare it. If they really feel like someone from here isn't meeting the criteria, then that's when they should look outside because they're spoiling our efforts. We're going to university because our parents are telling us it's a better opportunity for ourselves. We've come out and we're jobless. Make sure that the choice you make in what degree you're studying is a career. It's not a course. What are you studying? Is it going to give you money at the end of it? Or is it guaranteed to give you a job at the end? Or are you just studying it because it's a subject that you like? Some of us just choose a subject because we feel like, oh yeah, it is our passion, or we enjoyed studying it in secondary school, in college, so we continue with it. But was it really the right choice? Is it something that when you come out, you're gonna have a job, you're gonna be able to start a business with it, or is it something that's gonna profit you? In other words, is it profitable, or is it just a course? So, are you choosing a career? Or are you choosing a course? Yeah, I think I've spoken enough, but I really hope you did get something out of this video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.